Dr. Lisa, any questions, any thoughts? Happy to engage anybody for Q&A as long as you want.
I don't think, no questions in yet, but I'll give everybody some time to type in their questions. One kind of complaint that I hear a lot is we hired somebody, we thought they were good, they had some experience in the industry, so let's say we sell work holding, we're a manufacturer for work holding, they've worked for other work holding manufacturers, and they keep bringing me stuff that's not a fit for what I do. So where does how much technical capability does a salesperson need to have, or how do you make sure they're bringing stuff that's a good fit?
Yeah, so I'd say that's really on the owner for the most part, of going over past projects, like walk through like what you see in the past projects that you love doing and say, here's the client, here's their situation, here's their industry, here are the things that they were either putting out publicly or that their RFPs that they put out, and here are the conversations, and we can't do these other things, and here's why we can't do them. And then this is where, again, some feedback and guidance of here's why we can't do them, here's why we can do these others. And then when the person continues to keep bringing back deals you can't do, then it's the confrontation of saying, hey, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence. What are you missing? Why do you think this is a deal we can do based on the feedback I've given you? What are you seeing here that I'm not seeing? And then if they're like, well, XYZ, and they prove that they don't grasp it, then that's where I pull the plug quickly of like, hey, it sounds like we're just not speaking the same language. It sounds like there's some technical misunderstanding. And if you can't get deals that we can use here in the next couple weeks, then I think we're going to part ways. I think it'd be best for us to part ways.
Is there anything in the ad or the sale, when you're looking for the salesperson trying to hire, that you look for to make sure they're going to be capable of bringing in jobs?
That's all part of the interview. Yeah, that's all part of the interview of asking like, so talk to me about some of the deals you brought your last employer or whatever. Talk to me about, and very technical of like, hey, here's 3 proposals that we received, and one of them is the best. Can you, based on information I've given you, based on our website, based on these case studies, can you tell me which of these 3 proposals is the most ideal for us to work with, or the RFPs that's most ideal for us to work with? And just start testing in the interview process, because that sounds like it's a very technical knowledge issue, and that's where the owner has to try to train and communicate. And I always say business owners have to communicate when they're training and when their organization's growing, they have to communicate about 400% more than they want to, because the conversations going on in your head don't count towards that quota of more conversations. So